For our nation to come together and commemorate the end of slavery in the United States. Today is Juneteenth. In 2021, Congress passed legislation marking that June 19th is now a federal holiday. It marks the day slaves in Texas learned of their independence 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation was signed. And this morning, we're introducing you to a Las Vegas girl whose powerful words on this holiday are being shared right here in the Valley.
On June 19, 1865, when 250,000 Texas slaves learned that they were finally freed, 2 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation,
we must move forward with a deep sense of inner peace.
Arianna Shaprow wasn't there.
For so long, we dreamed to be free.
But the powerful words of this 13-year-old girl would seem as if she were. Those words, a reflection of American history then and now.
It talks about the true significance, value, and symbolism of the holiday Juneteenth, and even though we were freed, how we still had to fight more than 150 years later to get our freedom.
Shaprow's poem, titled Juneteenth, dives into supremacy, racism, exploitation, and more. She says it took her 2 weeks to write every single word to evoke emotion. Words now having an impact right here in the Valley.
I think it's inspirational when you read through it.
Now, visitors to the Children's Museum of Phoenix can read Arianna's words for themselves. Juneteenth now on display. Holly Garner is the museum's program director.
She doesn't shy away from the hard conversation, the hard topic, and the celebration of Juneteenth and what it can mean.
Arianna's Juneteenth poem will be featured here at the Children's Museum of Phoenix all week long, but it won't be the only time her work is featured here. In the month of August, she'll write another poem for Music and Sound Month, and in November, she'll have another poem featured during Native American Heritage Month. Arianna now hoping that her words will continue to inspire.
Your voice has such a positive impact, and poetry is one of my favorite forms of art. So I just really hope I could encourage more people to do the same thing with writing.
Jonathan McCall, 12 News.